Aha. Alright. I think it's going. Maybe? Give it a second. There we go. Hi, everybody. I'm friend spectating this match because I got here a little late because I'm busy doing something. So let's make sure that we're good. This is up and online, and then we'll catch up with everybody here. Okay, I think we're good, right?
Seconds until minions spawn. Scraps.
Alright, let's get a scoreboard here. Alright, here. I'm just going to be making assumptions based on what we've got. Where we got? Where's Poppy going? We got... Da, da, da.
Minions have spawned.
Well, the only easy ones to pick out are the junglers. It looks like. We'll see. Alright, so I was right, Nico. Fizz, and Bussy. Set. Wow. Okay. Alright, we're here. We're live. I'm sitting here alone. So if anybody is bored, wants to yap on this replay with me, feel free. I know a handful of you guys. But until then, here we are. Yep, I want to try to zoom out a little bit, but I forget the command. What is it? It's Z, right? That's it. The shift, it was a 3 button I didn't get. Alright, good. Awesome. Alright, I'm a little quiet too. Let me see if I can fix that. Hang on. That might just be a me thing. Is the stream of okay audio? Sometimes I just need to adjust my microphone. Well, none of that matters because we just got first blood. Looks like our poor Poppy goes down then here. I actually had them mixed up, but that's good. We've got. Oh, well, no, actually, excuse me. I was lying. It was Poppy that got the first kill. Look at me. Could turn down the game sounds. All right, I got you guys. Lower that a little bit. Test out that some. Move my mic around. Just so I can actually see what you guys are seeing. All right. 6. Oh, there we go. Looks like Mbessa just got a, oh, hold on. They're trading too fast. I look away for 1 second. We've got a large slap fest here while Poppy runs up. And they're going to pursue Sejuani here. She don't look like she's safe. Oh. And there we go. Man, Poppy with a presence here. 2 kills already. Was a good rotate up for her. Looks like she's heading back home. We get a little bit of Poppy. Oops, we got Poppy incoming here. Just gonna try to drive him off some. My distracted commentary comes from me not ordering dinner and being hungry. So my bad, guys. While I figure out what kind of sushi I want to get. Okay, I was going to comment on that, but the camera says we've got stuff going on everywhere else, literally. Oh, Fizz, doing Fizz things. I know there's some Fizz lovers out there, but they ain't me. I think he's a little. Oh, okay, there we go. That was good. And a play support. I can't say I've seen a ton of that, but I mean, I guess he's just, he's just slamming spells all day. I guess he'd do okay. I feel like he'd be a little money. Oh, hold on. Oh. We love to see the Nico shenanigans. Oh, okay. Games paused? Oh, I think Tatum had that problem with like the weird Discord overlay issue. Huh. Well. I guess that's good that we show up a little late to the show. Then the game gets paused, gives us some time to catch up. All right, so we have just a splash of people out there. Anybody? Do we got? No, we don't have anything interesting going on at the moment. Looks like we still got the prediction from last time up. I can't do any of that stuff. Hi Sarah, hello. It's just me. I'm just sitting here getting sushi while we wait patiently. Yeah, I know. It's just me. It's just me hanging out. I got out of a game with my team last minute and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing anything. Alright, we're back. And we're back. So many things oh god, okay. Oh, hold on. 9,000 pounds of fizz damage. But he makes it out with his life. Nico safe. And then everything just froze. So, I guess we'll wait for the stream to uncatch up. No big deal. This is a pretty good screen grab we got going on here. Okay. That was a good grab from Set. Got both of them perfectly. Ooh, and Sejuani flash on top of that. Looks like they're going to be taking those grubbies. Rich is a good name. That's a pretty good name. We got some Noxus supporters in the chat, or maybe we just have some Katie supporters in the chat. Hanging out there. A lot of action bot side there. It looks like Jinx and Poppy are just going to put the pressure on the tower. Getting some plate, getting some money. Boy, there's a There's a lot of people on the bot side there. They might look to start a little scuffle with them. There's not much else going on anywhere else. They back off. Alright, so we have rooting against Merrick. I see. So that helps. Oh, hold up. Nico action. Fizz in a little bit of trouble. Oh, and they got him. They finally pin him down.
It's not dented.
Poppy doing a little bit of wandering, real close to some shenanigans. Yeah, there we go. We love. Honestly, I love it. I love Poppy support. I love running around as a menace. Look at him putting in the effort. The almost solo kill here from Poppy. Poppy is a fair and balanced champ. She's off-put by her 2 pigtails. If she had 3, she'd be too busted. Okay, alright, we've got some face punching again here. That really just getting right up on Mbessa there. It's all good. I'll never know how the fight ends. Jinx rocket to put some pressure on the bot there. That was kind of a cool interaction to watch. Nico looking like she got the best of them there. Yeah, that sounds like a smart idea. We love the late Gamba is the best kind of Gamba. Mommy milkers in lieu, you know, a little bit of peril. Oh, man, 4 fun players. The Poppy of the century here. Ran in, got the shot, wandered off. But now we got the grubby scruffle. This is looking, I mean, if such one he can slip out. No, she tried, but big negative. Oh, so we did get a. I didn't even know we had one go up. How about that? Yeah, I see there's some very good, like, fair and balanced Poppy explanations going on in the chat there then, because I mean, that seems totally normal to me. I think that's completely reasonable. So I gotta emotionally give it up to the Poppy player, because I think that skin's adorable. It's one of the good ones. And it's December, so it's topical. Hex flash out. I think we're getting ready for a fight. Set coming in, might kind of a weird angle here yet. Oh no, he's got the squad behind him. That's one. That able. Oh wow, and Nico. Oh my God. They are. Ooh, that's. Oh, you hate to see it. Sejuani running for her life at this point. Hold up, and Bessa pushing every button. Skarner going in deep. Making that alive. They're gonna get the dragon. That's another positive checkbox for the blue team then here. Oh, Bessa. Way, realizing that Skarner's still low. He's low, but he's a pretty chunky boy. Oh, the Poppy stopping the dash. But they still managed to get him. Oh, they're TPing in. They want this fight. Fizz on a mission here. And she's gone. That's another shutdown. Alright, well you TP in, you get a kill. You can't ask for more than that. It's not always about size. It's not always about size. Okay, alright, and we've got set. Oh, wow, and he flashes right out. Oh, it's a pretty good, pretty slippery for him. And he's got, it looks like he's got some backup going, but the camera did not care about that. The camera wanted to watch Way die, and then come back just in time to see Sejuani die. Alright. However, yeah, and Mbessa's not ready to quit. Man, that Poppy really just, well, grounding her. In a bit of trouble, but it looks like she's going to get out. It still deals a little bit too much damage, but I don't think she's going to be able to safely get over there. Oh? No, Huey's back. Alright, honestly, that was a big, just like a juke fest. We had a couple deaths in the beginning there, but I mean, they're already back for more. Here's Sejuani again. Alright, so yeah, I mean, it feels like we've been here 47 years, but we're only about 16 minutes into the game. They're gonna clean up Rift Herald here with oh, they right through the wall, going right after him, but that may have been no, he's chunky. Get out of that. Now we got a little bit of quiet here and there. We've got to have some objectives coming up soon. Oh, when did my scoreboard disappear, by the way? Was that me? Was that me just being stupid? Probably. Bet. It looks like they're applying a little bit of pressure top. Poppy's just kind of on standby here. Looks like Huey doesn't want any part of this action. He's heading back. Honestly, I like the Poppy standby here. Vessa's playing it pretty safe, not going in. Send it. smart play here, putting some pressure topside while everybody's busy getting ready for the drag fight. Gonna get them about half the tower, and Beth's a little less afraid to go in now that Poppy's gone, but really just losing all of her HP for it. You saw the ult go off for a brief moment. She tried to get him, go unstoppable there, but no dice. That was as the kids say, that was Poppy's aura. She had a strong aura this game. And oh my god, Mommy Milford disintegrated. Honestly, the irony of 4 fun players just being the fun police, stopping all the dashes, not lost on me. And now it's Fizz's turn to try and see if they can get a leg up on set. That's unsuccessful to the bot lane, it looks like. Oh, okay, we got big damage. And he's gone, man. He hit him with the Long John Silvers. Whew. Yeesh. Well, I mean, if you take a quick look, obviously it looks like blue team's pretty well. They're up kill, they're up gold. Nice gold dip, honestly. That's about a 6k gold dip. They've got all the tier 1s down. So they've got their map nice and open up for them here. And they got, it looks like the tier 2 from mid as well. Bobby just still on that menace train. Clearing up vision, honestly. Good teamwork, guys. They see Fizz. Do they have enough power to actually get him though? Nah, he's just gonna be bad. Nah, it matters. Lots of pinging, but Poppy might actually be in a little bit of trouble here. I've been gassing her up, but okay, hold on. That was a lot of ults. What was that? It was 2 ults. I think that was Sejuani ult. I definitely saw Smolder ult. I don't know if I saw Sway ult or not. Honestly, yeah, Set just kind of standing strong here. Oh, that was close. That was a good, meaty brawler fight. That's what we like to see. But Set getting the best of them. Also, there's 2 sets on the map for whatever reason that is. I don't. Oh, you know what? There's a Nico in the game. Doesn't matter. Looks like the whole red team is topside. Trying to get some info on this Baron, but one set should go in, the other set should come out. Yeah, guys, oh, I love it. I love it. getting stunned against the wall. Gets out for a minute, tries to get on top of Nico and succeeds. But Nico manages to flash out and just facing down a bunch of low health enemies. They can't quite go in and get anything further, but they at least saved the bot lane tier 2 turret. You've never seen Bork set before? That's like one of his like standard builds. I actually think that's the most common right now is like Bork, Guardbreaker, and like Overlord, isn't it? Hey, that makes two of us, Chase. I too am bad at the video game. My brain is used exclusively for TFT and TFT related activities. I don't have... Summoner's Rift is a spin-off game to me. But everyone's getting ready. Looks like there's going to be the dragon fight here. Absolutely, red team looks like they're on, and I'm surprised that's okay. Yeah, well, that ended about how I expected. Garner face checking the entirety of the red team, but it looks like I think it's a good play to trade drag for Baron when they're up like that. It does suck to lose your jungler though for that. As long as they can all get out of here and keep their buff safely, nice. Poppy slap. And okay, all right. Honestly, red team making some waves here. That trade drag for Baron, they didn't get out in time, and they kind of ate it for it. Honestly, that was that'll help. Yeah, I mean they're still down 5k gold, but that does put them way back in. If they can use this time to maybe get some towers and open up the map, that's really what they need. They need some room to breathe. Open up the towers and see what they can do. But that, I mean, good reaction for them, honestly. Taking that dragon and then as a team just moving up, and I mean, they got zero benefit off of that Baron. Yeah, agreed. Great, really good play for them. Really good play for them. They get a couple more good plays like that, and they won't be playing from behind anymore. We've got Poppy. Poppy's been pretty solid. The camera loves the Poppy action. Lots of wards to be cleared up here too, honestly. Everybody must be... But Poppy, poor Poppy, being closed in on, has shown up on every single ward. But she gets out, nice and clean. Oh, and set. Tired of the fish. And he's done. Wow, that was quick. That was one set rotation. I think the Poppy Sparkle is a glitch. I think her like, her W is like glitched on constantly. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a spectator bug. Because like that's the same aura that she has when she pops W. That's like the effect for it in the Christmas skin. All right. Of course, I want to get second place. And honestly, I gotta say, everyone has been bringing out a lot of vision. They got some good vision A games this time. There's been so many wards to clear, so many wards cleared. Good job, everybody. Yeah. So I don't know about you guys. I don't really see a lot of Wei support. I feel like he'd want more money than you get in the support role to be useful. We say that as he finally picks up his Archangels. Archangels, really? That's the first item he's got? I don't know anything about Wei, so. But I would imagine he would be like a gold-hungry champ. Like, playing him support would just be like playing him neutered. But, I mean, obviously it wasn't, you know, we're not looking Smoldy support. He just doesn't, I think they would have been better off maybe just going like a regular old enchanter or something like that. But I wasn't, I didn't get to see the bans. I don't know what kind of shenanigans they were up to, what kind of options they had. Kind of came into this late, so. Poppy, the most bold of bolds. I know they got the Jinx in the back there, but Poppy needs to spend a little bit of time near some minions. I mean, we were just talking that Wei just built their first item, but it's still up 2 levels on Poppy. That's all that room is eventually going to catch up to her. Just spend a little bit of time hanging around. We got a TP coming in. Looks like this is coming in behind him. Poppy was on top already. Still goes down, dies. We got Nico in the middle of everything. Goes down, dies. Looks like they're able to clean up that 20. Jinx gone. It's just Set and Skarner here, but that might be more than enough. And they don't know he's recalling in the bush there. Get him! Woohoo! He does interrupt the back. That was a good catch for them, and it looks like they're going to hit them with the ace. And I'm assuming they're going to score that dragon after they, clear this control ward first. Not gonna lie, about halfway through there, I thought that was looking pretty bad for blue team. I mean, Fizz jumped, he got the TP in, but yeah, honestly, Set has been a monster all game. He's up a couple of levels. He's probably close to max level there. Just a big, not a huge chunk CS up, but he's been in the side lanes all game. That's true. That's true. One smolder could be too much of a problem. That's just how it is.
Stampede.
Now it looks like everybody wants to get their eyes on Baron. What are we at? We're at about 30 minutes here. Team's threatening Soul on the next drag. It looks like. You want the smolder action? All right, we'll look at the right now. Where are we at, Smoldy? Smoldy. All right, we've got the smolder info here. Oh, we no longer have the smolder. Man, he's doing good. Kate stacks up enough of that smolder time. If we get it, but we've got Nico in the bot lane. I would expect more from Set, but I mean Set is kind of like the powerhouse here. If Nico still takes that bot lane turret, they're just kind of biding their time here. Oh, they're on the ult. Looks like they're going in. Is this where they turn? Merrick's back on the squishies, but Demacia doing her best to do something about it, and they still manage to pick off Sejuani. They hold Mommy Milkers in place. Baron resets, and they lose the bot lane tower and inhib. Oh, and Nico's gonna catch him on the way back. They just kind of piled on top of each other as they were running away. Oh, and that is this is looking. Fizz doing his best. Well, he's gone. He's gone. This might be the end, and they don't have anybody up for 15 seconds, and it's just Fei and Sejuani. I mean, I don't see Quay putting up a huge fight here, but they look like they're gonna be taking some towers here. back. Quay's almost already gone again. The 20 is gone. This is looking like the end of the game, guys. Don't think there's any way to come back from that. And it looks like game 1 does go to blue team. Now let's see if we can actually get in the game real time here this time. The last time was my B. Looks like we didn't have a caster. Hey guys, I didn't gain any experience from this. That was fun. Good job. We'll take a quick glance at the post game. See what everything ended as. Honestly, that gold lead near the end though they definitely pulled away. They had me believing there in the middle. I really did think they were going to pull through. They had that great play where they cut off their Baron grab, chased them down. They got the pick on Skarner, who accidentally face-checked the drag, and I mean, it looked like maybe if they were able to open up the map some, get a couple of towers, get some gold into those pockets, they could have maybe brought that back, but it doesn't look like that ended up being the situation. And now we sit, and we wait. Looks like they're going to be setting up game 2. I'll ping somebody to let me drop me an invite. Oh, hell yeah. Merrick, clutch. Alright, and did we, alright, Chase, you did make it. What's up, man?
Yo, you need a coming in for game 2.
Yeah, let's go. This was kind of a rush job. I didn't really intend to. I just happened to see it in the chat there for a sec, so.
You may want to turn me down a touch. I think I'm a little loud.
Oh, I got you. Let me turn you down a little. Whoop. Alright, try again.
Alright, testing. Chat, let us know if we're too loud.
Yep. Oh, I'm a dipshit and I accepted an invite to a game because I'm dumb. You want to invite me back, dog?
I'm not in there.
Oh, that was my bad. I had DoorDash call me at the same time I was I heard the ding. I was like, oh, maybe they made a new game. I didn't see who it was, but all right, let's get some sushi here real quick. Okie dokie. Alright, let me grab the draft link whenever that goes that way. Because I've totally missed all that last time.
Yeah, we didn't get the draft link because, you know, this was a late one.
Yep. We get a little bit of... We'll get some better yapping this time. Got myself a bit of a late dinner. Got distracted playing a little bit of TFT, and then I actually played the spin-off to TFT, Summoner's Rift, a little bit later today too, you know? So.
Yeah, you got that Summoner's Rift practice in.
Yeah. I play like once a month, so...
Plus your Booze Bash game.
Yeah, well I guess maybe I was counting the Boost Bash game. But...
Alright, so Noxus is on red side again.
Okay. Easy to remember. Get a little bit of hydration here. Okay. Okay, we got the draft link. Let me bring this up. Let me make sure I'll get it on the stream here too. Alright, let's find out.
So
Okay.
I missed the beginning of the stream there. I don't know if you got in at the beginning of the game or not, but it looked like Demacia was pretty much in control that whole game until
Yeah.
Noxus showed some good signs of life in there, but they just couldn't really ever overcome that big early game deficit.
No, the only time they had me believing for a minute there was that good Baron punish that they pulled off. I did kind of have faith in them for a second there. I think, I don't exactly remember. I'm not going to pretend like I'm good at this game or anything like that. I don't remember what the health totals were like, but maybe if they would have taken some of that time instead of going back and trying to grab some towers while they were dead, maybe they could have gotten a little bit of a golden fusion. They've cleared up some breathing room, but it looked like they all headed back as soon as possible, healed up, and then the next couple of fights didn't really do anything to further those goals. So, but I did manage to catch the beginning of the game, and then we kind of caught up to it in real time with there was a pause in the middle. There's been that weird glitch with like the overlay issues. So. Mm. This is the classic setup here. Noxus and Demacia, right?
It is a good old fashioned rivalry game. And it looks like we're in draft.
All right. Let's go. All right, first band we got A Soul.
Yeah, I think that's a good band.
Especially in these long ass games that this bracket seems to spawn forth.
Moo band out, okay, and the Va. They don't want to see Merrick's Va.
Mhm. Mhm.
One doesn't go. They're moving quick. They know what they want to do. The Caitlyn band. I don't know if Husky Grussy's gotten to play it once this season. And they just slam walk the Jinx, which is his go-to when the Caitlyn's banned.
The duality of ADC.
Yeah, I believe he's played a couple other things, but I know the Jinx is his go-to. And Noxus goes right back to the way.
Right back to the way, huh? I mean, I don't know.
Oh, but they've got the Nami, so it's not going to be way support, which
I
I think is good.
I do agree there though. The way support looked like it was maybe lacking a little bit there. I just felt like I really do just feel like that man needs big cashola, and you are starving. Camille, okay. Now we're talking. Camille's one of my favorite champs.
Camille is a bunch of fun.
Mm, absolutely.
Now now I believe that this is way ADC and Camille support. I'd almost guarantee it.
That's I'm in the same boat.
Yeah,
I think with it being locked that early, it's probably Camille support.
Yeah,
which is
they.
good still. I
I
mean,
know.
not the
I know
best.
for Fun Player is a big fan of it as well. I've played against it in a in-house the other day, and it was he knows how to pilot that really well.
Hell yeah! All right, I gotta say, for Fun Player, a man after my own heart there, playing Poppy and Camille, both champs I really like. Mm.
Okay, so we got the Poppy, which feels good here. It, blocking the Camille, the Xin Zhao.
I was about to say, speaking of Poppy, I think this is a good Poppy game honestly. As long as they don't slip up and pick something else that Poppy could easily shut down by just being annoying. I kind of like Demacia's bot lane a little more.
Yeah, it's gonna be that if Nami Bubble and some of the Way CC is available, hopefully they can stop that Camille, kind of on you cheese with the burst. If they can hold off, they'll definitely be okay. Still
Well,
gonna be, I mean, Jinx skills well, so it's
hmm
still gonna be a tough lane, I think, for him and on Noxus side.
well, that's the thing. Like, even if Noxus, let's say Noxus perfectly plays poke, they play back, they don't get caught by the Camille all game. You know what I mean? And Jinx is still gonna scale well. Jinx is gonna scale well, probably better than Hui. Being, splitting gold between him and his support all lane. But we got a Fizz ban, we got an Ambessa ban, we got a Nico ban, we got a Vigar ban, and then we got a Gorko.
Oh, we got the Corky.
Now maybe, what if we've just been yapping this whole time and they were planning to flex Hui between APC and mid lane? What if they
Yeah, I
send
mean,
Gorko down
I
there?
have that option. I don't have any of the historical data in front of me to know which
Yeah, I don't
what
necessarily know people enough,
ADCs
so.
they like. Yeah, we're going back to the set.
The set was good. The set did big work.
Yeah, the set was a problem.
And Vex, okay. What is it? Just something about Fizz players that they only play Vex on backup? Is that just how this works, or?
Well, Fizz was Noxus last time.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then I'm a dipshit.
No, but Dandy plays just about everything mid, so.
Smart. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they have, on Demacia's side here, they have 4 champs that want to go in fairly quickly. Oh, and then the Maokai. Okay.
All right. All right. Well, we love to see it. We waiting. All right. And that's it. The team's locked. I mean, the only thing I'm a little unsure of is like where the Corky's gonna end up going. Because obviously, like, Corky used to be a mid, and I mean, there's nothing stopping them from taking a mid. But especially after he got like worked around, he's been bot lane mostly.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those games where Demacia has a very clear game plan here, which is they're going to go at you, and if the 4 of them that are going at you don't kill you, Jinx is on the back just spitting. Jinx
If I
should.
want your opinion, I'll beat it out of
I
you.
feel like it's going to be tough for this Noxus team to get to the Jinx. They're going to have to play front to back, because they're going to have a Vex, a Camille, a Xin Zhao, and a set all on top of them. It's going to be really hard to just walk past 4 high damage champions.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, what's their
Jinx.
best option here? Then it's like Poppy gets a really good ult,
Shall I turn
and then
in
they
my
use
badge
that
and
that
rifle
good
as
like
well?
5-10 seconds to jump the squishies, to try to jump Jinx. Well, she just runs away. Or like maybe a good Maokai ult, and they managed to catch it out. But like they have a lot of, they got a lot of poke.
And they have some poke, and they have good, like, lockdown on a single target. Like, Maokai and Poppy can definitely catch people out of position really easily. So, but in team fights, you know, if you're squaring up 5v5, I think Demacia is going to have the edge there.
Yeah. Hard to really say otherwise. So.
Yeah, I think it'll be important for Noxus to be on equal footing going into the, you know, the mid game, second round of grub, second dragon, stuff like that, for them to be able to,
or forget. Your commands tie
you know, kind of, if they can handle the early skirmishes before the 5v5s and be even or have a lead, they have a shot. But I feel like if they get down, Demacia just has a real simple plan of just all 5 go to an objective, and, you know, what do? We just turn and
murder. It's just yeah. I mean, it's just death. Like sometimes, I mean, you can have a simple to execute plan is, you know, in and of itself a plan. If it's easy, and you're an asshole and you talk with sushi in your mouth while you're streaming, then it's easy for them to pull it off. And I mean, if it's simple, it's got low execution, you jump on them, you kill them, and you're good. This is like a salmon California roll with some fried tempura shrimp in it.
okay, sounds yummy.
They had buy one get one free gyoza, so I was like, yeah, I could do sushi.
You can't pass up buy one get one free sushi.
No, absolutely not. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just got to have a couple games, and I was like, all right, you know what? We need this. We need somebody to stream. I got this. I could do this. Let me close my my TFT add-on here. I don't need to track my stats anymore. But now we've got a nice, hearty, 3-minute delay. So let's see if anybody else has been yapping here in the chat, because I haven't been checking as much as I should. I was using the browser window for the draft. The Gamba, that one's out of my hands. Chase, can you do Gambas? Do you have the power?
Having the power
and knowing how to use it
and
are
knowing
two different things.
how to do it, two very different things here.
Understandable. Sometimes it'd be like that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's something I do in Twitch, or if it's something you do from like your Streamlabs type thing.
I think you set that up through Streamlabs. It's been a hot minute since I've done one though, so. Obviously never on this channel, but I could let this soak in some soy sauce for a second. Oh, a lot of S's in that sentence.
Yeah, Tahala's right, you know. I'm not into op. It's rare for me to have time to be able to op or cast a stream, and so when I do get to do it, I'm always excited. But predictions. Let's see.
Let's go. One step closer.
This one was created by John. Okay. Outcome 1.
You know what we need to do? We need like a TFT like 1-day tournament. I want to cast that. That's what I want to cast. Well,
Okay.
all right, and we're loading into the game. Honestly, great timing. The Gamba should be up, just like the loading screen. Oh, we got Corgi too. I'm not gonna lie, Deep Sea Nami. That's getting a little. I don't know. That one's a little weird. I don't know how I feel about that one.
You all have 2 minutes for the prediction. It is live. I will not be able to Gamba.
All right. Let's get this organized.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
If you
Alright, so it looks like what we were yapping about is on point then here. It looks like the Hui is moved to mid.
30 seconds until
Or at least
minions
he
spawn.
decided to hang out there for a minute.
Yeah, but once they locked in the Corki, it was definitely iffy. Because I didn't know if Scritch plays mid, but I figured the Scritch would be on the Corki.
True,
And so it
true.
makes sense for Mommy Milker to go mid with the
Yeah.
Way.
Mommy Milker, I think I've seen them play a ton of Hui.
Minions have spawned.
I want to say.
Yeah, they like Way. Alright, got a little quick
little bit
push
of-
in the top lane.
Yeah, a little bit of slaps. Alright, Hui moving right on up. Getting some early poke in. We got Poppy starting top side. We got Zhao starting bot side. We've already got some.
And that Camille trade is just, it's so hard to stand
Oh.
in front of a Camille.
Yeah. What do you do? You take damage.
So, important things to note here. It looks like Katie is on the Poppy and is clearing top to bot, while Merrick on the Zen is clearing bot to top. So they should, Grubbies or Scuttle Crabs, we shouldn't see any fights there, but gank opportunities at that, 3.5, 4 minute mark will be on the opposite sides of the map, so probably no counter gank opportunities.
True, that's what I was just saying. Excuse me, dying. Looks like top side, Set's got the push here. Can't really say that surprises me too much. First back is going to be Hui. Well, maybe I lied.
He's burned through a lot of mana early.
Oh, hold on. Set's still, well, that was a good hit right dead center, too. Oh, wow. Hui, almost no mana. Now almost no health.
Dandy is punishing the Way staying with the...
Yeah, maybe that wasn't
No
the play.
mana.
Maybe the early back was the, but now they're going to be stuck there under tower.
Yeah, Way only has 6 farm right now, so it's looking very much like he was wanting to back, but he needs to get that gold for his tier so he can start, stacking that up and spamming those abilities.
Yeah, if you back too early, I mean, it's like almost not worth it. And if you wait, then you get punished.
Definitely the same now, but a good push here on the bot lane should keep the bot lane safe.
No, they're heading up to
Katie's
the river
here?
here. Oh, hold on. Oh, Camille, that's an easy out for her.
But Merrick on the Zen did come down. Oh, he's still backing? Oh.
There it is. That's first blood. Hui ultimately did just put themselves in kind of a scary situation, choosing not to back. They're going to give Vex the first blood.
Yep, Vex flash for the kill, and I don't believe Directed showed us that Way did not have flash there.
Oh yeah, they must
And
have
now
lost it
onto
earlier.
the bot lane, Camille just doing work, but oh, the flash didn't go over the wall, and Scritch cleans it up.
Honestly, well played for them. They managed to just kind of survive that onslaught. Now Jinx is like half health. Getting a little dangerous here, but good poke from Nami. Honestly, now she's even a little weaker. She's kind of vulnerable to be dove if she doesn't go back here.
Yeah, for fun players here, they really want to just get this wave cleared out and get this crash
This is
under
the perfect
turret,
time to, yeah, perfect time for the,
but-
oh wow, hold up.
Camille's back really quickly. And they should just back off here and get their resets off.
Yeah, great time for them to
Spin
back.
that quirky gold.
Honestly, real like stable, consistent trades from Set. He's been getting the whole combo every time he gets a an E grab.
He's
Ah, good point. Somebody was talking about the zoom. There we go, guys.
oh, he hit 6, but Booz was able to knock him back, and then oh boy,
Looks like Poppy was
Fun
heading
player
up,
was
but
here early. Monty Milkers is out of mana, used everything.
oh,
and
way
goes
down again. But it looks like they're
But
going to
so
catch
does the
Merrick, yeah.
jungler and the Vex.
All in all, this is a bad fight for them. The
The
4v2
Maokai ult.
Maokai ult coming
This should
in.
be another kill. Oh, the perfect Nami bubble from Juan.
Mm-hmm.
And that should be Grubby's.
That was well played. That ended. That was. It looked like it was going to be a bit of a disaster there when Hwei got caught out, but it's like they went a little too deep for him. I think. Like they got the Hwei kill, but they lost the grubs. The jungler died. I didn't see if the Vex got picked off.
The Vex died there too.
Yeah,
dodging
Vex got
it,
picked
yeah.
off. So that was a 2-for-1.
It was a 3-for-1. They were
yeah.
able to kill Merrick, Vex, and
Yeah.
Fun Player.
That's true. They caught them. Yeah. So that's a 3-for-1 plus grubs, just to kill an 0-1 Hwei, who is now looks like they've headed bot side with Corky's hanging out mid here. Oh, Katie in a little bit of trouble getting shut down.
Yeah, they just took the grubs a little slow.
Yeah, 3-man gank squad kind of cleaned that up. Ooh, Nami might be in a bit of a trouble here. You don't really want to get caught out alone against Camille. Good bubble, good bubble. She's not completely alone. Corky's here if she goes too deep for that. The Jinx rocket misses, and yeah, Camille might have gone a little deep. Yeah, she needs to get out.
Jinx in the
Nice
he
adaptive
missed it.
shield,
He missed
adaptive
the
shield.
E.
Oh,
Oh,
but
this is
that's an overstay. If they're not going to be here in time to get the pick, that's a bit of an overstay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hold on, Vex. Never mind.
Vex is there. Vex has the reach. She's Vex going
And she's
for it,
going
but the
for it.
turret. Oh,
Okay.
it's
It kind of. Oh
It's
wow, and that
the
killed him.
execute.
All right, that was a slaughter fest, and Hwei's gonna show up afterwards and get some time to farm up.
So this is they are fighting today.
Yeah, I mean, the last game started off a little slow, but this one's been like an absolute fucking a bloodbath here. So
Yeah. So
Now-
a 300 gold lead. Most of that is probably in the mid lane, up a lot of farm and 4 kills. So this Vex is big and scary, but Corky has 4 kills as well. And we see red team is putting pings on the dragon. That's where they're going to put their focus. And red team's got this really good wall of vision to protect their bot side right now. So they should be pretty safe to push down there while Camille is in the mid lane.
yeah, they have great vision bot side. All like the key spots that you need. And they're pushing in on bot lane, looks like.
So Poppy's clearing top to bot. They might look to Dragon after these bot resets. If and we see the Xin Zhao Merrick moving to the top side, so no one's really going after this first Dragon. Probably not going to see an early soul in this game.
Yeah.
And I don't have time.
Whoa, hold on. We've got Maokai TPing to the bot turret right now.
Yeah. Oh, they're lane swap.
They're doing a, okay. That's kind of this is technically like the second lane swap of this game so far. Set making the most of it, doesn't know that he's got two people coming up, but I mean obviously once he sees Porco running in the lane, he's got to assume Nami's nearby. Nami and Poppy look like they're going in the jungle here, and they may catch Camille, who's skirmishing a little bit with him here, but doesn't have a lot of backup.
Katie just misses the angle for the Poppy stun.
Really close.
Yeah, so they went ahead and said, forget the Dragon, we're going to go head up here and try and 4v5 for these grubs. But
and if you look in the river, there's just a huge fight just ruined then. I mean...
But Maokai is still pushing in bot, and they have no one down there to match it. So this is... They're probably just going to have to give these grubs.
And on top of that, Corky's just... All he did was manage to just, like, aggressively tickle Set. Maybe that changes. They're kind of, like, looking at each other funny, but they're... looks all right. They're finally heading down the track.
Yeah, so they realized once their whole team was there that they couldn't do that, so they just transitioned to the Dragon. Easy trade.
And now hold on, blue team looks like they are kind of. Oh no! They showed up just a little late to threaten them. But bot lane is completely barren right now. It looks like mid is gonna take the bot wave, while our bot lane is hanging out mid, and Hui and Fish are back in mid. This should actually give Jinx a chance to push the wave and maybe get some plate. Unless Hui's got TP, it looks like they might just ping that. Yeah, they're.
What is it to see gold? I want to see where the gold lead is. Cause
I usually just look up top of the scoreboard and do the math in my head. It's about a little under a 2K gold difference. Oh,
no, I wanted to see it per player right now.
Oh yeah, I don't know about the per player. I have Blitz for that, but I don't have it running in right now in the custom. Oh, Vex catching both of them here. Good damage on Corky, but taking a heavy hit themselves. Directional camera saying that's not worth watching.
It's X. Okay, so yeah, right now this gold.
Man, getting run down by Fish. Oh, Fish. Oh, they had no idea that Jinzhao was there. They dashed directly into him. The easiest hand-fed double kill of his life, most likely. All right, what did you say it was? It was X for the gold?
Yeah, so hit X and you'll be able to see the gold there, and you'll see how it's very imbalanced.
No, well, it doesn't look like my dumb keyboard's bound to that. So. Oh well. I'll leave that to you. That's your Yasin specialty then.
Right now we have sets up about 500 gold.
Okay.
The jungle difference is about 1,000 in the favor of Merrick.
Alright.
Mid lane is about 2,500 gold almost in favor of the Vex.
That makes sense. We've seen Vex do a lot of work here.
And then the Corky is up about 1,000 gold, with the Nami also being up about 900 gold with the 2 kills and 5 assists there.
True. Okay. Now we're going to see we've got blue side, the strongest member not present for the Rift Herald fight.
And we're TPing the
Maokai
Maokai. We want this fight. Vex is TPing in,
after.
but they're split. We got Husky on the backside who's in a bad spot, and Merrick is quickly taken out. But the Vex with a huge ult in the way there. And we have sort of a fight here. Dandelion, Husky Grusky is unleashed. Scritch dodges it, but it's a 1v3 here. But they're all low and Scritch is full health. Husky Grusky jumps back into the pit. The nice dash away.
I don't think they're. I mean, they're definitely not going for. There's so many words around here, man. They're definitely not going
exactly
for that.
where he is, but he has no way to get to the Jinx. The Jinx played that really well.
Yeah, honestly, good job for Jinx. They stayed in the fight, but right out of the death mark here. And what was that? That was Vex jumped right in on Hui right after the Camille ult, and both of them got blown up.
Yep. So this Vex is going to be a problem. If this Vex ever lands something on the Corki, it's gonna be an issue for Noxus, because all their damage right now is on this Corki. Unfortunately, the Way is just completed their first item and isn't going to be putting out the damage like the Vex is right now.
That's true. Yeah, Hui is I mean, out of all the lanes, it's looking like Hui is the most behind, unfortunately.
Yeah, Dandy just 2 abilities and chunked the Nami to half health. Like, this is the Vex dream right here, to be this ahead with 3 champions. You can easily burst with your R, with your full combo.
They got the whole squishy squad there. We got some Charizards in chat. I see how it is. What up, yo? I hate Emerald and TFT, so I'm taking a break by not playing TFT. Oh my god, Vex.
The way, the flash to safety and the Nami bubble really clutch.
Otherwise, that could have been another explosion. But Blue Team did get the Drake for it. They traded it for Rift Herald.
They traded the Drake for Rift Herald, which I really like for Noxus here. If Noxus is able to get some gold off of this Rift Herald, it's probably more important than a second dragon at 17 minutes.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree. Like we said, the first dragon didn't go down for a while, and if they're able to use the Rift Herald to knock down some towers, get some gold, open things up, then that might be in their favor. But there's this huge battle kind of brewing here in bot lane, and Jinx is just free farming the mid lane. And to be fair, Maokai's kind of doing more of the same top, but it looks like Jinx is making a little bit more pressure. Man, Set is still just in there, but I think that's going to be the end for him finally. So, alright.
It does go down.
Oh.
The Jinx ult, but Jinx is just free firing on the mid-tier.
Wow. Okay, alright, he goes in for that. Ooh, good,
the Nami bubble hits, but the rocket doesn't. It looks like Booze did have to TP to stop the Jinx and
yeah, well, she almost got 2 turrets there, and she's still Camille and Maokai are kind of. Well, there we go. Just more of an annoyance than anything. It pops the ult. I guess here comes Poppy. That's true.
Big Poppy stun. This should be a death.
Out.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Wow, I'm surprised it didn't. Okay. Well, I guess with fish right there. Not bad.
The one thing from this whole play is that if Maokai had taken that Rift Herald, they would have cracked that top turret and it would have crashed into tier 2 top. They could have gotten some gold back with all the fighting where Demacia was so focused on everything else, you know, on the bot side of the map here.
Yeah, it looks like they really wanted to push on that bot tier 2 turret, and they didn't. I mean, they put a little bit of a dent in it, but all they did was give a couple of shutdowns. Hui getting a much needed infusion of gold there too, so.
Yeah, they did get a lot of progress on that mid tier 2 though, and Jinx got the whole outer turret, and we have a pause.
Okay, alright. We need like some fucking like Price is Right music or some shit like this for moments like this.
Well, let's Hit escape for me real quick, and let's see what your. Oh, never mind.
Never
They're
mind, I lied.
unpaused.
Man, you only want to see the jacked way I got my controls, dude. I tell you what.
Well, we'll check in on the gold here. Maokai is down about 2K. Jungle's down about 1,400.
Yeah. We got the pause while the game
Yeah.
catches up, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mid lane is down almost 3 whole K. We're down a full.
Honestly, it looks like
full
mid lane
item.
is the gold difference between the teams. If you look, they're what? It's 3.4 for blue side, 2.9. That's, I mean, obviously that's roughly like a 5K gold difference. And if mid lane is what, 3K and some change, that's the Vex is huge.
It's almost 3K right now, and even though with the
well, we got, did they just
the
pop the
farm-
Rift Herald and the entire blue team was there to stop it?
does look like it.
That thing disappeared so fast that the directed camera didn't even give a shit. They're like, nah, let's watch Vex farm top lane. That thing ain't doing nothing. Speaking of which, okay, all right, hold on.
Nami's making a play. The triple wave for Fun
Ooh,
Player
okay.
is gonna go down. Merrick's stunned up, but we got the TP in. We need
Hold on, and the Vex.
the Vex is here.
The Vex just looks, and the
And
Vex, it deletes. The Vex actually unbound their ult to R, and then they bound it to backspace, so they can just delete people more efficiently. And then it looks like Jinx is taking a page from their book.
Big
on top of that.
shutdown for the Maokai, but Scritch is Husky Grusky almost
Ooh,
dies on the
wow,
backside
so
of that
close.
from the Maokai.
The dumb little Maokai plant. Jin Zhao trying to clean up the Corki, but looks like they're
Merrick
gonna try
tries to get him with the smite, but it's not enough.
Looks like they'll settle for him instead. No, he's putting up a good fight. Set. There we
Booze
go.
does go down, but takes Merrick with him.
Wow, man, that was okay. Honestly. we got a little bit of yapping in the chat
We
there.
got a little all chat, but
Yeah.
that does just go to show how effective that Fed Vex is. You
Oh
know,
yeah, no they.
3 ults just practically deleting people if that ult lands.
Yeah, they're feeling themselves. They're fed. They just walked out of the old country buffet, man.
Interestingly, though, you know, Dandy hasn't been able to get a beautiful CC chain on the Vendetta
Yeah, honestly,
Sniper here.
great job. That just
He is so tanky. He gets out, just is able to walk away. He's got the ult. He's coming in. He decides not to take it. They're all there. Dandy finally hits the ult on Scritch and isn't able to take it in.
Well, semi-related, we do have some yapping in the chat that Katie is a cool person. I don't think anybody would go ahead and disagree with that. That's a pretty normal opinion.
Big dragon fights. The set is out. The Booze is taking up a bunch of damage.
Honestly, Jin Zhao did a great job of standing there, but like fighting, taking damage, he took a lot of those hits. I mean, I know he's not a tank, but he lived for a long time.
Yeah.
Nami in
But
peril,
The
in mortal
Jinx gets
danger.
excited, and they just have no way to.
Oh, this fish is fried.
They put so much damage into the set. They just had no way
Yep.
to get to him.
But
Jinx
I mean,
was able to sit in the back, and Vex was just sitting there, just launching abilities, and then
but
just
that's
chunked.
exactly what we were talking about in Champ Select, though. I mean, that's the exact. They went in on them. Jinx sat in the back, and by the time it was all said and done, they killed 2 of the people that dove in on them out of the 4. But that's it.
And the gold lead really is starting to balloon here. We're down about 7,500 gold at 23 minutes. It's definitely going to be tough to pull off here.
Yeah, no, that's a tall order. And I mean, kind of similar to the first game. I mean, it's looking like Noxus hasn't cracked a turret yet. So like they've got all this money sitting here, just waiting. They just need to like get together, collectively push on one. I mean, they had the Herald, and they I don't want to say wasted it, you know what I mean? But like they didn't even manage to crack like tier 1 of mid with it. They've got all that money sitting there. If they can get somebody to maybe like split, I don't even know if they've got the opportunity to at this point though.
Yeah, I really do go back to that Herald, you know, not being able to get a turret down.
The acquisition was great, honestly. I mean,
yeah, great decision. If that went top immediately, they have been able to. I don't know if they had vision of blue team at that point to be able to put that down there. Would have really helped, but like, if you look at this on the side of Noxus, you know, who do they have to go sit in the side lane?
Nobody. That's what I mean. They got. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like they need somebody to go split push. Like that top turret is on life support. Nobody's bot side. You know, if they need someone to be taking towers, you know, freeing up the map, getting some gold. But like, who would they really want to do that? I mean, like, they don't really want Maokai. Maokai needs to be there for the fights to tank damage. It's not really going to be Hui. He's vulnerable in the side lane for the most part, and he's kind of fallen a little behind. They need Corki to be in the middle for the objectives. It's a bit rough, and the support is getting ready to go prey on the mid laner here. We've got Camille diving on top. That looks like that was a missed ult.
Unfortunately misses everything, and yeah.
There he is. He didn't lock Hui, he locked Misfortune. That's what that looked like.
And so this is going to be the 2 tier 2s going down in quick succession. And yeah.
That's it. Jinx excited. I mean, Corki's going in, but not enough damage. Camille able to push on her own. I mean, she's not didn't have the best wave clear, but better than some. Set, same thing. Gonna pressure the top turret as soon as he gets the minions, but he's got all the time in the world. They're taking mid in him. Camille's about to take bot turret by herself. Oh man, he is absolutely joking. That is unfortunate.
Grusky goes godlike as the Maokai dog finishes him off.
He is Huskin, he is Grusky.
But yeah, that's 2 quick turrets. And then another turret and an hit with 1 on life support right now.
Yup.
And that gold league that was 7k is quickly ballooned to about 12k, so.
Yeah, I mean, 12k gold difference is, I don't want to say insurmountable, but it's different. So like, what if anything could you do to get back in a game like this? I mean, other than like we were kind of talking about, you know, like getting some towers, getting that gold fusion, getting it on the right people. Maybe getting a pick on. Oh god, no.
That's a 3-item Vex. This is and Vendetta does
with Set coming in. Honestly, that's great positioning for them.
Yeah, I mean they had 3 people trying to catch out the support, and you know Camille's hard to lock down. It's pretty tough.
And now here, I mean, here's the thing. It looks like they're going to take Baron. We've got. I mean, you have to imagine that's going to seal the game here, right? It's got to be. It's got to be this push that they. Because what do? They just 5-man mid, run it down, and you hate to see it.
Love to see a game 3, but unfortunately this one is looking pretty over. They know what they're here for.
Yeah, I mean, this kind of goes back to what we were talking about. Like, they had that game, that comp, that they knew what they wanted to do. They knew how they wanted to execute it, and it sure was just like get on top of them, and then just keep hitting keys until they're gone.
Noxus isn't going down without a fight. They
No,
do
honestly,
manage to
good-
kill
good
the
pick.
set.
Gets into, oh my god, but
Jinx is excited and is just chunking them. Vex is here with the ult again.
yeah, honestly, Vex is just like a, oh my, they don't even
Vex
care.
is just-
They make Way run back into the spawn. We've got Poppy's last stand. And that's it. That's gotta be it. That's the GG. Honestly, a great showing from them. Like I said, they had the easy to execute comp, and it worked out for them. You gotta love to see it.
Yep. Unfortunately, they were pretty far behind it in those team fights. I'll commend Demacia. I don't believe I saw any like really big poppy ults, which I think was one of the things that Noxus needed to have like the fight turn around, especially late. If you could get that team fight down to a 4v5 or a 3v5.
Yeah,
you
if
know.
they could get like a good pick and like take that time, but like that's kind of again what we were talking about. It's like they don't have a lot of burst. You know, they were kind of all poke. It's not like they had like electrocute Poppy or anything like that. You know, she was jungle. She was the I think what she go phase rush. Yeah. Um, so yeah, I mean if they could have capitalized on some of that and picked off that Vex, but honestly, I think the Vex was the star of the show there in that second game. Once she got going and just snowballed, and it was just every fight she showed up, she backspaced one champion, and then at minimum left the fight. So at maximum, backspaced a couple more. I really think that just came from Vex just blowing a hole into anything that they had going. So
Yeah, Vex got that early lead
Mhm,
and
mhm.
just slammed that gas pedal down, kept pushing it all game,
Yep.
and
And
just
and any fight that Vex wasn't there, Jinx was. Who was honestly equally as threatening. So
yep, it was
yeah.
just really hard for Noxus to get to him.
But I mean, hey, all in all, good games, guys. Good games. I don't know if we've got any of the homies, any of the teams want to come in for a little bit of the post game yap. If you do, you know where we're at. It's not like it moves. We're hanging out down here. We'll kill some time for a couple minutes, see if anybody wants to show up afterwards. But I mean, I don't think there's anything else to be said that we haven't already kind of talked about. It went in a similar fashion how we kind of thought it, based on the team comps there, and they did a good job. Honestly, they did a real good job.
Yeah, they were definitely prepared and executed their plans to a T. Really, I mean they did a really good job of knowing their game plan and going in. They were able to take small lane leads, an early, a first blood or a ill-timed TP or
Yep.
just a
Yeah.
quick opening, and they just pounced on it and just kept the gas and the pressure up the
Yep.
whole
Yep.
game.
Yep. Yeah. Honestly, a little bit of a kind of like a death from a thousand cuts there. You know, they were able to capitalize on every mistake, and it built up into the monstrous Vex we saw. So, but yeah, good on for them. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's showing up. If the captains do, this is the second call. Any captains want to pop in the chat? We're here. We're vibing. Oh, there we go. Look at it. Here we go. How's it going, guys?
Yeah, what's up? Sorry, I had the stream muted earlier, so I didn't
Yeah,
realize
I
you were
didn't,
calling for me.
didn't
No,
hear
it's
it.
all good. It's all good.
What's going on?
Well, good games, guys. Good games. So, how's everybody feel about their games tonight? We had some good plays. Honestly, we had some great plays. Especially game one had me on the edge of my seat there for a minute.
Yeah, game one was really fun. I am all leagued out. That's 2 sets tonight.
Oh yeah, you were the Hextech sub. Had to
Yeah.
played a lot of League tonight then.
Jeez, man, way to go.
I mean, only 5 games, but these are very high, intense games.
Well, that's more League than I play like an entire month. So good for you.
Yeah. Oh, looks like they got the MVP out.
Good job, good job. So yeah, how'd you feel about game one, game two?
Game one was really fun. We were very surprised, with the picks, because I remember like some of the ban, like when y'all picked Mbessa, we are like, oh good, we let him have Mbessa, we're gonna go Warwick, and it was the instant ban, and we were like, oh dang it, so we had to adjust. But it worked out. And then in game two, I was like, I think I'm gonna pick Vigar, and then y'all banned it right when I said it. I was like, oh okay.
Well, the Vex came out pretty clutch game two. That was yeah, that's what we were strumming up there. The Vex was going hard and just deleting everything they saw. And what about you guys from Noxus? I haven't heard anything from you guys. You guys are a little quiet.
Oh, I mean, Danny was talking. I'm letting my man speak.
Yeah, you space.
So, we still got more up our sleeves. I think I like the roll swap game too. We were able to get a good early lead, and then I think it's bad few team fights kind of let Vex get carried away, and out damaged the whole lobby like 4 times the amount of everyone else. But
Yeah, a little bit. You guys had honestly, you had some great plays throughout the game, especially in game one when you guys managed to like punish them for grabbing Baron. That was great. I thought you guys were going to turn the whole thing around from that play.
yeah, I saw Jinx all the way in the back, so I was like, hopefully this connects.
Yeah, I remember in game one, we were like, oh god, like, just do anything to peel for Jinx, and whenever we kept forgetting, Jinx was dead, and we're like, oh, we need to stop fighting. But game two, we had our money spread a little better, so it felt good.
All right. Well, good on, guys. Good on. Good games. Anybody got anything else they wanna add in? They wanna splash in at the end here? Or?
Yeah, I played perfect every series, and no changes needed to be made.
All right, hard to argue with that. That seems true to me.
Yeah, definitely agree.
I do have a question. For one, after you beat Bilgewater next week, how do you think you're going to be able to handle Bandle City in the losers bracket?
Easily. I will go in whatever lane Hockey Boys is in and beat him.
Yeah,
you can't beat me in lane.
I think the toughest part about that is the fact that we won't be in losers bracket, but
you will be.
I mean that's a big allegedly. That's a real big allegedly. So sometimes I play this game. Sometimes I
Find
play
out
this game with my team.
Tuesday night at 9 on this Booze Bash Twitch channel, right here.
But you already spoiled it for me.
I did. Spoiler warning.
No, that's
Vandal City.
That's his headcanon. That's his
02.
headcanon. Chase doesn't tell anybody, but he writes fan fiction. He got the scripts.
Oh,
that's all.
Oh.
Don't mind me. I hit the wrong button. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, Chase and I shit talked each other. Bandle City's gonna beat him. Ha 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 ha.
right.
Tuesday at 9 p.m. Come watch the fall of Bandle City.
Hell yeah.
Allegedly. Alright, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for coming. Thanks for putting up with us.
Good night, y'all.
See ya.
See ya.